Welcome to Essential Business, where you find the business information that you didn't know that you needed. This episode helps you decide if the business you are considering makes sense. Every week, thousands of people launch businesses. New apps, products, and services flood the market. But most don't fail because of bad ideas or lazy execution. They fail because the founders never asked a basic, brutal question: is this industry even worth entering? In this episode, we'll break down that question using Porter's 5 Forces, a powerful framework that helps you spot danger prior to launching a new business or product. We all love the idea of the underdog startup, the visionary founder who builds something amazing out of nothing. But what if that nothing is a high-risk, low-profit industry with hidden traps? Most entrepreneurs focus on the product, the pitch, the brand. But the industry itself can quietly destroy your business from the inside out. Think about restaurants, for example. Fantastic ideas, passionate owners, and still an incredibly high failure rate. Why? Because the margins are low, competition is cutthroat, and customers are fickle. If you're entering an industry like that, even flawless execution might not save you. It's like trying to win a race with a broken engine, and that's why we start here, with a clear, sober look at the battlefield you're about to step into. In 1979, Harvard professor Michael Porter introduced a framework that is still useful today that helps you evaluate any industry's true potential. It's not about trends or hype, it's about structure. The 5 forces begin with competitive rivalry. Are you walking into a market flooded with similar offerings? When everyone's fighting for the same slice of pie, profits shrink fast. Think of ride-sharing, Uber, Lyft, regional apps, all battling for riders with little room to differentiate. Next is the threat of new entrants. How easy is it for someone to start a similar business tomorrow? If entry barriers are low, like in e-commerce or social media services, you'll constantly face copycats. Then comes the threat of substitutes. Are there other ways to solve the same problem? If you're selling expensive fitness gear, remember your customer might choose a yoga mat and free YouTube workouts instead. Fourth is the bargaining power of suppliers. Do a few suppliers control the resources you need? If your input costs are dictated by monopolistic vendors, you're exposed to risk. It happens often in tech hardware and agriculture. Finally, there's the bargaining power of buyers. Do your customers have lots of alternatives and pricing power? In industries like fashion or consumer electronics, buyers can shop around instantly and switch at the click of a button. Let's say you want to launch a subscription-based fitness coaching app. You've hired great trainers, built a slick platform, and plan to market it through social media. Sounds solid, right? Now let's break it down with Porter's 5 forces. You're stepping into a crowded arena. Peloton, Apple Fitness Plus, Nike Training Club, plus countless YouTubers and influencers, all offer similar experiences. You're not just competing on price, but on content, charisma, and community. The rivalry is intense. Next, think about how easy it is for new players to enter. Anyone with a smartphone and a bit of charm can build a brand overnight. And then there are substitutes. Not just other apps, but free YouTube workouts, fitness blogs, even walking outside or doing push-ups in your living room. You'll also depend on suppliers like app platforms, payment processors, and content hosting services. If Apple, Google, or Stripe change their terms, raise fees, or suspend access, your business model takes a hit. Finally, your buyers, your users, have high expectations. They want value, variety, and visible results. If they don't feel progress fast, or if your experience feels too generic, they'll leave just as quickly as they came. You don't have to avoid tough industries. Some of the biggest success stories came out of brutal markets. But if you go in blind, you're finished before you begin. Porter's 5 forces gives you a lens to evaluate your playing field before you invest your time, your money, or your reputation. It shows you what you're really up against and what kind of strategy you'll need just to stay in the game. Think of it as your industry's health checkup, and most founders never get one. Don't be that founder. If you're serious about launching or growing a business, don't skip the strategy. Understand your environment, plan your moves, and build with clarity. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and drop a comment with the industry you're exploring. We'll respond, and we might even cover it in a future episode. Thanks for watching Essential Business.